to my YouTube channel. Today is the second instalment of my new monthly series about dupes. Oh, the sun's just come out. Perfect timing. So today I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dupes, which is slightly less than last month's, which was 11. But I did say that last month was like a bumper version because I just kind of talked about everything I had and then had extra ones. Whereas this time I have got a couple of things which are my own, and then some of them are things that I've ordered, and some things that I ordered for the video that I'm probably going to keep, because this is a hazard of buying stuff online for videos that you fall in love with them and then keep them. So yeah, I'm going to just jump straight into it. If you haven't already, then I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do 2 videos a week. I actually say that I do 1 a week on Sunday, which is like this kind of video, but I do so many hauls and extra videos. I've just got so much content that I want to put out, and I'm really loving doing YouTube at the moment. So yeah, you can see a lot more from me. So I'll say 1 a week, but it's usually 2. But I don't like to commit, so we'll see. So I'm going to start with the first thing, which is probably my favourite thing here. My 2 own things are my favourite things here, so I'll start with those 2. But like, obviously they're my favourites because they're my own. Then I've got another thing that I'm probably going to keep. I'm going to stop blabbing. Sorry if this video is really like, I know I'm quite bad for like going off on tangents and saying the wrong words and pronouncing words wrong and just like generally not great at YouTube. But also it's Fashion Week tomorrow and I'm mid-preparation and just my brain is here, there and everywhere. So sorry about that in advance. So the first thing is something that I wore yesterday, and I have actually got blisters from, but I bought them as an alternative. I bought them for Fashion Week, and don't let the blisters lie to you, because I always have blisters the first time I wear Topshop shoes, and then afterwards they're really comfy. So that's why I bought them, and I wore them yesterday. So I get the blisters out of the way for London Fashion Week, because I've got my Balenciaga boots that you guys know, but they do rub me. I'm still wearing them in. They're really heavy duty shoes, and I just never got around to wearing them in, which I'm an idiot for. I should have done it when I first got them. So basically I planned to wear them for all my outfits, and then I was like, hang on a minute, they give me blisters after like a couple of days, so what am I going to do? So I bought these as like backups, so if they do give me blisters, then I've got another alternative. And these are the boots. They are little ankle boots, and they are Givenchy dupes. I didn't actually buy them because they're dupes, I just bought them because I love them, but they are dupes. I'm just going to hold one so you can see. So basically they have got the buckles at the front, which is different to the Givenchy ones. I don't think Givenchy do these. I'll put a picture of the Givenchy ones. And I'm saying Givenchy wrong. I always feel like I say designer names wrong. Oh, that sun is going to be so annoying. It's just coming and going. So it's got buckles at the front, which the Givenchy ones have got down the side. I quite like that it was slightly different because it's not like a complete knockoff. And then it's got square studs all around here and here, can you see? Which I think is like a really nice detail, and it really gives it that kind of like designer finish. I actually went to an event yesterday, Vestiaire, so people who know designer, and they asked to wear these for them and they thought they were designers, so I feel like that is a real good thing. Really soft leather. All Topshop boots are such soft leather, and they're very comfortable. And if you did want the exact dupes, then I think they do dupes as well with the buckles down the side. But everyone has the Givenchy ones and everyone has the dupes, and I just thought these were a bit different, that's why I got them. And they were £90, which is a bit more expensive, but obviously they're super soft leather, they're perfect ankle boots, and they're good quality, so that's why they're worth more. So the next dupe is another one of mine, and one I love so much, and my sister is in love with it too. My boyfriend hates it, which is typical of anything I own. And it's a box bag, and it is, to me, the perfect dupe for the Louis Vuitton box bag. I really love that it had a cherry print, because I feel like Louis Vuitton did have a cherry print at one point, but because it's a cherry print, it's not like an exact fake. It's not trying to be, it's just got the exact same style. Very tiny, like my boyfriend was like, that's the most useless bag in the world. You probably only fit like, it opens, you pull those and it opens like this. You probably only fit like your purse and a lipstick, not even your purse. Your phone, some money, lipstick, the essentials. It's got a crossbody which can be removed, so you can have it as clutch or a crossbody. Oh, I've just remembered the Louis Vuitton bag, it's a Petit Mal. And I love that so much. They actually had some of them at the Vestiaire event yesterday, and I was looking at them like, I love you. And yeah, this is so nice. I love the gold detailing. I love the print and the black, and I just think it's really cool style, super cheap, and yeah, just a perfect dupe. I should have written down the prices of everything, but I'll put them all on the screen. So next we move on to this dupe, which I actually bought for myself, but I'm not going to keep because the shoes in the last dupe video, which I will link below, the Dior dupes I kept, and I was going to keep these ones too for Fashion Week, but I feel like they're so similar to the Dior ones, I just couldn't. But these are Prenza Schüler dupes. That's what I bought them for anyway. They really remind me of the Prenza Schüler ones, which I'll put here, which I adore and have wanted for ages. And Mango actually had an exact dupe. These are from Mango. They actually had an exact dupe like a year, 2 years ago. And I was like umming and ahhing about them, and it's my biggest regret that I didn't buy them, because now I love them. And then I was like, maybe I'll just buy the Prenza Schüler one. I was like, they can't be more than like £300 or £400, right? Wrong. They're very expensive. So I am eyeing them up, but I think it's going to be a long time before I can afford them or pluck up the courage to make the purchase. But yeah, I really love these. They have got like a kind of square section here, if you can see if I put my hand in there. So these are, to me, really similar to the Prenza Schüler ones, but then I actually was just, so I have this thing called Reward Style. It's like an influencer thing, and it's just where you can create your affiliate links, which I always have, which I always say, but everything in this will be affiliate linked. Anyway, so it's where you create your affiliate links, and then they have a page of just random products. And then I saw these shoes, but like £900. I was like, hang on a minute, those are like, these are an exact dupe of those shoes, and they're from the Row, and I'll put a picture up here. So I got these thinking they were a dupe for one thing, but they're actually a dupe for another. So I guess that style is just like popular. So yeah, this is the Row dupe, not a Prenza Schüler dupe, but it could be. And also they're just really nice shoes. So what would a dupe video be without a Chloe dupe? Not a dupe video at all. So I have this cute Chloe dupe. This is actually from Topshop, and this is the most, like, I mean, Mango do amazing bag dupes all the time, but like, they just seem to be shameless about it. But Topshop, I haven't seen do that many like really close dupes. I feel like they have more, like Zara and Mango have no shame about copying designers whatsoever, but Topshop seem to have like more of a unique take on things. But this is a real dupe. It's got like the big gold bit here, suede here, not suede there. Is it leather? No, it's not leather, and it's only £25 too, so yeah, it's not leather. But yeah, it's a really small one. It's like the small fade, but it's really cute. And then it's got the chain here, and yeah, it's just a really good dupe. Obviously, I'm not going to keep this one because I've got the actual thing, so it seems weird to spend 1,000 or however much on a handbag and then buy a £25 dupe. Just seems very odd to me. So I'm not going to do that. But how cute is this? It's such a good, and this is a really cute little black bag too. Like, I think a little black bag is a good thing to have, and I love black with gold details, so even if you don't care about the dupes, it's just a really nice bag to have. So next is my favourite thing, and the thing that I really want to keep, but I feel like it's really similar to a bag that I'm loaning for London Fashion Week, and then I'm like, if I'm loaning the original, then do I want a dupe? I don't know. Well, it's not an original, but it's a box bag, basically. I love it so much. I love all the black. It's like black painting with gold detail. It's so sleek and cool, and I just love it. I bought it because it's a dupe for the Marc Cross bag, which I'll put a picture up here, which is another simple black box bag, and it is the perfect dupe for the Marc Cross bag. I also feel like it has really similar vibes to Prada bag, which is here, and then also recently I've just seen that Dior have brought out a really cool box bag, which I'll put a picture of here. So I feel like box bags as well are just becoming a bit of a trend. I really love this bag so much, and I think I've just convinced myself that I'm going to keep it. But the bag that's also a dupe for that I have seen that also I'm borrowing for London Fashion Week is their Aspinall bag, and they do, I think, don't know if they do it in painted, but they do it in like croc skin in all different prints. So yeah, there's quite a lot of these on the high street. It has got a strap that's detachable, but I quite like it just like this. I think it's a very good black bag to have, and I'm really a fan of the box bag. I think I've just convinced myself that I'm going to keep this. But yeah, this is probably my favourite, bar the things that I already own. But obviously when something's shiny and new, it's going to be the favourite. Then last but not least, we come to Gucci, and obviously Gucci was going to be here because we all know that Gucci is a huge trend at the moment, And obviously with any huge trend, the high street will do dupes. So Gucci dupes are literally in their dozens on the high street at the moment. Not dozens, hundreds. There's just Gucci dupes galore. So I have found 3 amazing Gucci dupes. One is literally insane. I'm going to show you that now. So the Gucci Mom one that everyone has, that's literally everywhere. I really like it, but I can't bring myself to buy it because I'm like, everyone has it. And my sister has it too in velvet. It's really cool. I'll put a picture from her Instagram up here. But yeah, she has it, and that's the one that I'd want to get. So I'm like, I can't really get it if my sister's got it. Or I was going to get it actually in purple velvet, but then I got my Vuitton one instead because I thought it was more of a classic. And I'm blabbering, so I'm going to stop. But this is the bag that I think is like the perfect dupe for the Gucci Marmont. Obviously it's not got the Gucci logo here, but it's still got a gold detail. It's got the chevron detail here. It's the same kind of size, it's like the medium one. It's the same kind of soft leather. It hasn't got the love heart on the back, but I'm sure you could probably stitch one in if you wanted. Gold strap. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a perfect dupe, to be honest. Like, amazing. I don't have the price on here, but I think it was about £50, and it is leather. Is it leather? Oh, I feel like my nose is blocked. I don't know if it's leather or not, but anyway, it's like £50, and the Gucci one is like 1,500 or something. I'll put all the prices on the screen and below. But anyway, I think this is an amazing, amazing, amazing dupe. Also, what I always forget to mention in these videos is on my blog, I actually have, so where my blog posts are, they run down, and then I have widgets that are in between. And then I have one that's called High Street versus High End, and I find the dupes. So I might not put all the dupes that I find in these videos, but if you ever want to find a good dupe for something, then have a look on my website, because I have, say I would have like this bag next to the Gucci one, so you can like look at the comparisons and see the price comparison, and I do stuff like that all the time, so you should definitely have a look. It's always there. I update it, try to update it at least once a week, so it's very fresh and new. And yeah, there's lots more on there. So another Gucci dupe that I am surprised I haven't seen everywhere, because honestly it's amazing. And I actually found it when I was looking for a dupe for my Gucci belt with my Gucci belt video, which I did the other day. It was 7 ways to style the Gucci belt. I'll link it below. That's part of another series I'm doing, which is a styling series. So if there's anything you want to see styled in lots of different ways, then let me know. But anyway, so I found this when I was doing my Gucci belt styling video, because I wanted to link a dupe, because obviously with any styling video, I don't want to exclude people who can't afford the actual Gucci belt. So, because it is £300, which personally I think if you can afford it, it's an amazing investment. I would rather, I'd buy that belt a million times over than any of the handbags I've got, because I've worn it so much and it's just a great entry level piece. But if you can't afford it, then this is an amazing dupe. It's got 2 gold, let me take this off so you can see. It's got 2 gold rings here, which is quite similar to the double G, and then it's just black and gold, and it's just, I think it's like the perfect statement belt. It's got studs around it. They did have one that wasn't studded, and they also had one with the Gucci kind of stripes around it. So if those are still in stock, I'll link them. It's even got the same kind of fixture, like clasp as the Gucci one, which is really odd. But yeah, so it's very similar to the Gucci one. I think it's perfect. If you can't afford the Gucci one as an alternative, or if you've got the Gucci one but you want one that's a bit jazzier and you don't want to buy like a studded belt for, because I don't think I would buy like a fashiony one, because they're not gonna, it's not gonna stay around. So yeah, this is a cool alternative, and I'll link all the different ones that they had. And yeah, I think this is amazing. And how much was it? It was £22. So that's precisely £300 saving. So my 8th and final dupe is also a Gucci dupe, and this also comes from Topshop, and this one was £26, and this is, to me, is a perfect dupe for the box bag. And again, it's very trend driven with all the pearls, which is super in at the moment. The colour is gorgeous, pink's huge right now, and yeah, I just thought it was amazing, to be honest. Such a great dupe. I'll put a picture in of the one that I'm thinking of, but I don't know if they had it in plain. If they had it in plain, I'll link it below too, because they have, in Gucci they sell it in plain, they sell it in black with the print, which is amazing. They do it with the pearls on, they do it with like diamantes on, they literally do it in any million different ways, and I love that bag. So I was amazed to find this in Topshop for £26, and I just think it's a super cute little fun bag. It's got a chain, like a gold chain on it, but it easily tucks into the bag if you want to use it as a clutch. And yeah, I just thought this was really cute actually. I might keep this for Fashion Week, but I'm not sure because I have got lots of bags and not a lot of space. So yeah, because I'm staying in London for Fashion Week. How many times have I said Fashion Week in this video? You think it was a Fashion Week video? Or you'd think it was Fashion Week tomorrow. I mean, who knew? But yeah, I'm staying there tomorrow for a week, so I have to take all my outfits, and I'm only taking one suitcase because I'm going on the train. And yeah, so I'm trying to plan my outfits at the moment and think about space, and it's hard. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked the dupe video again, and if you haven't already, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's any dupes in particular that you're looking for. If there's a bag that you love and you're looking for a dupe, because I love a challenge, I will find it for you. And also, if there's any videos you want to see, then let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye!